The Hurricane Sandy Task Force first convened last year to assess damage from the storm and determine what kind of legislation would help meet the needs of affected communities.
This is a very long process. I think just as we have visited so many regions around the city, Long Island, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, as we go through it, we're learning stuff every day.
The task force is not operating in a vacuum. They are working closely with the governor's office and others. One issue under consideration is how to make insurance companies more accountable. That may include new, stricter state regulations.
One of the things we all have seen is that insurance companies have responded to this crisis differently.
Other ideas include granting local communities the authority to give property tax rebates to damaged homes and keeping better track of evacuees. Overlapping state and city jurisdictions led to some early confusion about where some residents had been relocated following the storm.
I think just something as simple as having a senior registry in infected communities or communities that are near the water that would be impacted by a storm.
Several people have also complained that mold was improperly removed by contractors who might have been operating under false pretenses.
Mold is an interesting thing. It should be considered a public health hazard, and in fact, that's one of the suggestions that we're going to possibly make. Also, there's no required certification or licensing for mold removal or mold remediation.
At this point, there are no specific bills, just some general outlines of what the legislation should look like. However, those bills are being written in the next several days and weeks, and in February, the Senate, at least, is expected to take action. In Manhattan, Zach Fink, New York 1.